Right, so I'm going to take you for a quick look around Billingham in the Tees Valley. There we go, some shops there on the right hand side. Just passing this pub, the Swan. They get a lot of big acts in there, they do indeed. All the time, different sort of acts and everything like that, big charity dues. And when I was a young lad, they used to have, like, I mean, the massive acts in that pub and everything like that. My mum and dad used to go to them, leave us all at home, my big sister babysitters, and nick off out to the Swan to see some acts. Coming into Billingham town centre now. It's not much of a town centre, but I like the place, I do indeed. There we go. Coming into the town centre now, and see that big round building in front of us there? There used to be a nightclub on probably about the first, second, third, fourth or fifth floor there, called the Roundel. And that's when Jeff Ainsworth, the chairman of Radio Hartlepool, I've mentioned him in one of my other videos on Hartlepool by bike, living at the Fens and what have you. He used to be a doorman, a school teacher as well, but part-time doorman at that place when it was a nightclub. It's all residential flats now. And there used to be like a walk path going over from the town centre there to the building itself, from the back of the town centre there to the building itself. This is Billingham town centre on the left. It looks like something out of Russia. Doesn't it? Does indeed. Something out of Russia. The car park, even the little tiny car parking spaces in that car park are quite something. Queensway Dental, that's where everybody goes for the private dentistry here. From Hartlepool as well. I know my daughter goes there as well to make herself look pretty, or her teeth look pretty. The library on the left, the police station, I've been in there before. On duty, of course, with Cleveland Police, the back of B&M Bargains. And here is the back of Billingham Forum, which I'm going to take you around to from the front of the theatre, Billingham Forum Theatre. You can see it there on the left. It has a nice rink as well. And back in October of 1987, the 10th of October, Friday the 10th of October of 1987, I was with a biker friend, but back then I was 16. And I was with Colin Knight in there, Billingham Ice Rink, Billingham Forum Ice Rink. We used to go every Friday night with the lads. And I was in with an older guy, 2 years older than me, something like that, Colin Knight, absolutely brilliant, wonderful person. And we went there, and his girlfriend, Leslie, was to pick us up. And she brought along a beautiful woman with her, my Mrs. Louise, which wasn't my missus at the time. I didn't even know her at the time. But she came along anyway, and she was in the back of the car, and they pulled up just here where I'm pulling up on the left. Just where this white car is, and Leslie parked there and waited for me and Colin to come out. And I was, Louise was sat in the back of the car because Colin wanted to get in the front with his girlfriend. It was one of those seat forward jobbies. So that's it, Billingham Forum Theatre, where I met my missus. Anyway, I sat in the back of the car and I thought, gosh, she's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. She was mint-like, way out of my league. She still is out of my league, like. And I chatted her up from start of the journey from here, going back through to Hartlepool. I did indeed, and when they got to Greetham, she was sick of me chatting, me banter and everything like that, as you do, and she kicked us out of Greetham and made me walk home. She did indeed. It was a long way home. I lived 3 miles away from there, 2.5 miles away from where they kicked us out that night, because they were sick of me going on. But anyway, she was beautiful, and oh, she was indeed. This wasn't here now, there was a hotel here. And I think that building was part of the hotel, or was the hotel there, which is on the left. Asda, that's always been there, I think. Does indeed. We'll go around the back here. But yeah, that's where I met my gorgeous missus. And got married at 20, met her at 16. I was 16, she was 17. She was an old bird, you know what I mean. And she was at college. I just left school, and she was at the College of Further Education, trained to be a secretary. She was dead bright as well. God, I fell right in. I tell you what, did I fall in love with her straight away? I don't know whether she did or not. I remember asking her to marry us probably about a week later, after the first or second time we met on Seaton Beach. And I said, Louise, will you marry me? She said, I don't even know your second name. I said, it's Anderson. There you go. But back round, That's where that ramp was going from the town centre to the Roundel nightclub, which was in that building there on the left. So what I'll do is, I think I'll take you through the car park and show you how small the car park is here, as well, should I? Here we go, back around to Billingham car park. It's absolutely tiny. Wetherspoon's in the town centre there. Just take you through this in and out. And you see the car parking spaces in this are absolutely tiny. They are indeed. Yeah, just checking that's his car. There you go. You never know who you're bumping into in these places, do you? But yeah, absolutely tiny. This one was built in the 50s and 60s, I think. So you can see the car parking spaces. I mean, look at that. You can only get one real size car in them, can't you? And they were made for 2 cars back then. But cars were smaller, people were smaller. Anyway, there you go. Billingham town centre. It's got quite a bit. We'll go the way we went before. Again, Billingham town centre. It's got quite a bit to it. It's got a Costa in there, a Wetherspoons. I like coming through to Wetherspoons through here. I do indeed. Police station, library, all the B&M. It's got an Argos. It's got just about everything in there. It has absolutely everything. That's the old job centre, I think. I think it's shut now. Everybody must have a job in Billingham. But that's a job centre. Yeah, I thought the other one was a job centre. Might have moved. Might have had a new building built. These flats on the right hand side, aren't they lovely? They were dead bland before, and then they got a load of money and done them up, and they now look like Peckham. No, probably better than that actually. I wonder if they're posh inside and what have you, whether they have nice residents. Who knows? Anyway, I'll just think about cutting you off there and I'll come back. I've explained I used to come through a ice skate, and that's where I met my missus in 1987, the 10th of October I think. Yeah. And we used to get the train through, sometimes get the train, well, more than ever get the train through. The bus was dead slow. I think the train was the better option. And the train station was down here, and I'm just going for a look at it. We pass it all the time, but I never get the train through to Billingham now. Is it down there? Yeah, that's Billingham Station. I'll turn around and I'll show you the station. It looks quite posh with the flyover. It wasn't like that when I was younger. Bye. Must be now. Not kidding you. Probably 16-year-old since the last time I got the train through here. But anyway, let's go and have a. I'll turn the bike round. Yeah, it's safe to do so. I'll just check back there. Aye, now it's coming, indicating everything like that, all proper and decent. And indoor paintball place there, look. Billingham indoor paintball place. Right, going to take you down to the train station. We're going to have a look at the train station in Billingham. Got everything, got the forum. And acts that are on at that forum, I mean, there's Chubby Brown. He's on at the forum quite a lot. Who else is the big names go there? I'll tell you who used to go there, who I've seen before, at David Soul. Now, when I was in America, I was privileged as a kid. We went to America a few times, and we were in Los Angeles this time. And we were in Los Angeles in the early 80s, and I see in this petrol station while my mum were booking a further trip to Hawaii, Oahu actually. And in the petrol station, a red Porsche 924 I think it was, in pulls a guy, and I recognise him, off Starsky Hutch. David Soul it was. Oh yeah. And he got out of his Porsche, he put some fuel in. They didn't have bank cards back then. I think they did have bank cards back then, but I think he went in to pay cash, and I rushed up to him. I said, oh, can I have a photograph? He said, I'll just pay for me gas first. That's what they call petrol over there, gas. And I had a photograph with him. I'll see if I can find it to put up on here. Probably won't be able to, I don't know. Anyway, I had a photograph with David Soul, and then since, he was always on when he was alive, God bless him. He's recently passed away. But when he was on a Billingham Forum, he used to come through the Billingham Forum, and he used to do the shows here. David Soul. And I also bumped into him in Middleton Grange Shopping Centre once as well, through there. And then once again in Billingham Town Centre, when he was on as an actor here. So I spoke to him in Hartlepool, and I don't think I had the radio station. I'm not. No, I did, but he was too busy. I asked him to come on the radio, and he was too busy doing something. He had to be back for his show to get changed and everything. But yeah, that was at Billingham Forum where David Soul used to hang out. Roy Chubby Brown. I think Jethro's even been up here as well, and a few other comedians and artists and everything like that. Yeah. But there you go. I have met David Soul from Starsky and Hutch fame. Salems Lot as well. Oh, do you remember him in that? That was absolutely terrifying. What a movie that one was. Salems Lot. Fantastic. Anyway, Weatherspoons is around that bit on the left, round there, around the town centre. I think what I'll do, I'll call it a day. I've told you the story about David Soul, where I met me missus, here at Billingham. We used to go ice skating from around about 10 or 11-year-old. I think as soon as I got to High Tunstall I used to go ice skating there. I did indeed, with one of my mates, Slim, Christopher Pearson. He works for the military out in, he always loved his military stuff, out in Thailand or somewhere like that. He does indeed, our Christopher Pearson. But there you go, David Soul. Me missus, I met her here as well. Hey, 16-year-old I was. She was 17, like I say. She was an older bird, wasn't she? Anyway, that's enough from me for tonight. I'll call it a night as far as Billingham's concerned. And there you go. I hope you've enjoyed the ride out. And how good was that? Got to say that. And ta-ra for now, folks.